Hey guys, Toby's Fortunes here. Today I'm doing a 15 people you would meet in secondary school. I got my mouth messed up there. I'm pretty stupid, as you could probably know, and my hair's messed up today. Well, this evening. First person we're going to be talking about, type of person we'll be talking about, is the quiet kid. I'm not gonna lie, I used to be this quiet kid. I used to never want to be on camera. I used to never want to answer any question, and when I did, or anyone used to talk to me, I was like, what's 9 plus 10? If I was answering the question like, what's 9 plus 10, I'd answer 19. Like, they'd be like, I can't hear you, and I'd be like, 19. And then they still wouldn't be able to hear me, so I used to have to say 19. Like, not particularly like that, but I used to have to raise my voice for them to hear me. And then they used to moan about me raising my voice. And that all changed when I was in year 11. So let's move on. Second of all, there's the drama girl or boy. Basically, these people used to always think that they'd just come out of an episode of Glee. Like, it used to be always making drama or making things happen that shouldn't and distract people from their learning. These people used to really annoy me because, like, at this moment when they were doing it, I used to got into that lesson, and they usually do it in a lesson that I would like, and they used to distract my learning, and that affected my grades when I got my grades for each lesson. They used to disrupt the teachers, disrupt the pupils who actually wanted to learn. That's why these kind of people used to always annoy me. They used to do things that they shouldn't, and it was really annoying and stupid. They'd usually do stupid things like they'd come in late, or they'd just argue for no reason, and the teacher used to never start again when they were making the stupid comments or arguing. And let's move on. Then there's the person who always used to think he's cool. He used to act cool. He used to bop. He used to always think he used to be the big man, and always answers back, and used to always do stupid things. Sometimes they could be funny, but sometimes they can't. It's just annoying, and you just get distracted easily just because of them doing stupid things. And these people used to always get on your nerves sometimes when you want to learn. As well as a drama person, they usually do stupid stuff that they think is funny, but it's actually not, and it distracts you from your learning. Let's move on. Next one that we're going to be talking about is the greedy person who, you'd see them, that they'd have a full pencil case, full pens, and they'd be scrolling, and they'll be you ask them for a pen or pencil or ruler or whatever piece of stationery that you want or you need, rather. They'd be looking in their pencil case, they'd see 2 or 3 or something like that, and they'd be like, oh, I haven't got any. When you blatantly see that they've got more or something like that, just in case one breaks or anything straight, or if a ruler is what you wanted. So, and you blatantly know that they have it, they just don't want to give it to you. It's just annoying. And if you want the pen, they used to always make the same excuse. It doesn't work. Yeah, some people, like, you see a couple of pens and they actually don't work. So you see them actually test them out. But these people wouldn't even bother just testing them out. They would just say, oh, they don't work. These people used to always annoy me. I'm not saying any names, but I have met some in my life. Whether if it's primary school or secondary school and college. It's never happened in college, to be honest, because I'm surrounded with all my mates and we just make a joke of it. And let's move on. Now this one really sometimes annoys me. Like there's this couple who always, like, when they're together they're cute. They used to always have be together, but then they'd break up, have some public scandals, they'd hear stuff about each other and then just get back together. Like, some people just don't know when that they need to realise it's not right. Yeah, you may love each other, yeah, I get that, but if it's gonna, like, affect your future, I don't think that they should be focusing on relationships. I think they should be focusing on their future rather then when they're a bit like 20, 21, 22, when they've got a secure job, a secure house, a secure life basically, then they should start going for relationships and basically don't focus on relationships until you're ready and old enough. Yeah, some parents say you're not allowed a relationship to 18 and yeah, blah blah blah, but no one goes by the rules. It's just like, it's a suggestion and a recommendation for me, because when you're young, you're vulnerable to get hurt a lot, and relationships is not what's important when you're at a young age. Your education is the most important thing at this young age. Because I'm currently 16, and I've had my fair share of relationships. I've broken up, and we've got back together and broken up again, and that's happened multiple times with me. But I've realised now that the best thing to do is focus on my education and wait for a relationship, wait for the right person that's for you. And so that's enough of rant for me from that one. Let's move on. Let's go for, there's a cute couple who always spend every moment together, whether it's at home or in school or somewhere else. Like, the only person they'll be focusing on is themselves and their other partner, their other half. And these people will be really cute, and they used to always talk about each other, and they'd always talk about how they're going to get married. But these people are very rare, because, like, in this day and age, 2015, a lot of people, boys, just look for random flings and go for, like, sexual intercourse, and they don't get the point of an actual relationship. They just think that do it for the fun of it. They don't, like, they'd say that they love you and, like, everything, but in real life, and deep down, they don't. They just want to get into your underwear, and then they just, and the goal is set them up to get hurt, or the other way around. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my last relationship that I was in school with, it kind of did hurt when she broke up with me, and I'm not gonna lie about that, because, like, it did hurt me, because I really liked her, and I'd liked her since I had met her, because I met her when I was in year 7, and we started going out in year 11 after being best friends for 5 years, and that relationship lasted about a month, 2 months, and then she broke it up with me, so that really did hurt me because I really loved her. And she knew that how I really liked her. Like, everyone in the school knew that I was going out with her, how much I liked her, and like, they used to always see us together, whether it was break times, lunch times, or after school. Like, we always used to make it work, because, like, yeah, she was in year above, but we used to always make her work. I used to always try to see her every time I can, help her whenever I can. We studied together like a normal couple would do when they're going for their GCSEs. I used to always help her. She used to always help her, and I hope she be successful in life as everyone does. Like, I really do hope she's alright and everything. I just don't want her to get hurt in the future, or her to hurt anyone. Like, of course I still have feelings for her, but I'm young and I've got to move on. And, like, what can I say, really? And so, just move on. There's the nerd who always seems, the self-proclaimed nerd who always does everything right. He's always get the work done quicker than anyone else, always gets everything right, and these are actually really cool and are really interesting. Like, everyone, like, the only bad thing about these people, like, they're vulnerable to becoming a full self-centered person. They could be like, oh, I'm a nerd, I'm not gonna be like no one's gonna like me, I'm gonna be really nervous and it's gonna destroy my progress. But these people don't allow people to do what they actually think that they're gonna do and stop them from learning. But because they may realise that everyone likes me, like, they're not ever gonna stop liking me, but sometimes these people can turn out to be the worst people ever, because they think that, oh, I'm cool and popular, and so I'm just never going to be a nerd again or anything like that. They could be a right nerd to one of the most annoying person in school. So, like, I'm gonna move on from this one. The next one that we're going to be talking about is sometimes that these people be kinda, there's the what's it called, and this person will be like sport obsessed, athletic you and whatever they would be, but when it comes to lesson time, unless it's sport, they wouldn't really care about anything else. They'd just be clueless, be really stupid in some lessons, and I'm not gonna lie, some people are like that. You just gotta deal with it, cause you can't really change anyone. Yeah, they may look like that and they may sound like that, or whatever. Like, they would be like, he usually acts like a jerk, but usually he's pretty nice, but totally kind of clueless. Like, he may be the cutest guy in school, but he's clueless. Like, there's some people, like, who are I'm gonna move on, right? Next, we're gonna talk about the overconfident person who thinks that he's everything or she is everything, but they know that they're really not, so they just say, "Ooh, this, that, no one really can change me, I'm gonna be the baddest kid in school." Like, these people usually gets other people in trouble, or they just get themselves in trouble over the most stupidest thing ever. Like, the teacher could just tell them to stop kicking their pens, and they just completely overreact, and then they just get suspended, for the most stupid reasons, and because they overreacted. Then they miss out on their own learning, so it would completely just destroy their future. Right, so I'm just gonna stop talking about that, and I'm going to go on to the next one. There's the person who talks back, that's what I'm going to call it. This person would, whenever the teacher is speaking, he would, or she would usually just answer back, like, say, "I actually did this once." Like, my English teacher said in Camscott, my secondary school, like former secondary school rather, he said, "What would you do if their kid fell off a bike? You can't just let them never ride a bike again." I just answered with one word back: "Yes, I would." I just said yes, and that just completely, everyone just started laughing. Like, and then I was built with confidence. I was an overconfident person then. Like, all the people in my English class were there, so they knew what happened. And then I'm going to talk about 4 more people. Yeah. First one are the oldest people in the school. That's not the teachers, by the way. Like, in Camscott, the year 11s, like, they think that they're better than everyone else because they're seniors and like they're older. They think that they could bust the young children about, and they could do anything that they want. But really, they can't. They just think that they can. It's just really stupid. Like, you just be like, "Dude, relax. You may be a senior, but you got a lot more things to talk about, and more important things you need to focus on, like revise for your exams, your marks, so you can get the best grades possible, so you go to the best colleges, get the course that you want, and have the best future." And the next one are the stoner hippies. You kind of smell and look like they belong in a different decade, but they're actually pretty chill. Like, they'd be coming into school with bloodshot eyes and not being able to walk properly. That they usually have the munchies, and they would just come in late, whatever, and they wouldn't care if they get into trouble. But these people would be, but when you kind of talk to them, you realise that they're actually pretty chill and they're actually a good person. As I always said, don't judge a book by its cover. Always get to know the personality before you you decide whether you're going to be their friend or not. If the person is bad, don't be their friends. But I always hate it when people tell me like they don't want this or that. Yeah, I know that they're going for me and I love them for it, but I prefer to learn about them myself rather than, because that's their opinion. Like, I have my own free will to have my own opinion and voice my opinion about that person. So let's move on. The second one of those last four are the hipsters who think they're way too cool for school and try really hard to look forward to the lesson when they're actually enjoying it, because they be like, when is this something gonna fucking end? But there's some points where that they'd throw in a smile because they find something funny or anything like that, but these people would usually try and just bring everyone else down just because that they're down and unhappy with what they're doing. But I'd say to those people, just don't listen to them. Just, if you enjoy the lesson, enjoy the fucking lesson, don't listen to them. And this person would just try and destroy the lesson just because they want to feel just because they feel like it. Let's go on to the second last one, or the last one, I think. Yeah, it's the last one. There's a gossip girl who knows everything about everyone, but this person is the most untrustworthy person of every one of these that I talked about. This person she'll know everything about each other, everyone, but everyone wouldn't know everything about her. Like, this person would never be able to keep a secret. Say like, I like her. Like, she'd be that kind of that one person that you don't want to tell that to, because she'll be like, she'll go to that person that you like and say that you like her. But sometimes it kind of helps, because even though you couldn't do it, she could. So that could started a relationship between you and the girl that you actually like, and that could have set you to the future. But that also helps you realise how they actually are. Like, you can like them just because of their looks, but their personality could just completely be the worst, and she'll just completely be mean to you, and you'll just be setting yourself for her if that ever happens. And like, these person really annoy me because they're just really stupid, and they just think, oh, I'm gonna tell everyone about everyone, like, business. Like, no one wants to know. You don't want other people to know about your business. Like it could be really personal or anything like that. So this really annoys me, really. Alright guys, so that's today's video done. Please press that like button down there, and press the comment down the end of this page, and click that subscribe button down there or up there wherever I do an outro. So like and subscribe. Peace.